Alex, how's it going?
Pretty well. What's that puzzle you have there?
This is, mini 7x7 Rubik's Cube.
I thought it was Microsoft My 7v2.
Same thing. Same difference.
See, here's the thing about that phrase. Same difference. If you say same difference, let's analyze the word same. When you say the word same requires two arguments. One object and another object. One noun and another noun. One idea and another idea. When two things are the same, they are, they have the same properties. The point is that the concept of same requires two other arguments. Now, let's combine it with the word difference. Difference is similar yet different to the word same. Different requires two arguments like same. However, when two things are different, they are not the same. They are in fact different. Now, the real challenge is when you combine the word same with the word difference. And you're making a slight modification on the word different by substituting in the word difference. When you put same in front of difference, the word same implies two arguments. But when you supply it with difference, it only receives one argument. Difference itself requires two arguments, but same also requires two arguments. But in this case, same is the superargument to difference, which is the subargument, which requires two arguments. So when you say two things are the same difference, clearly you are requiring two different differences, which fulfill the arguments of the word same. So say that I have three nouns, three concepts, three ideas, three people, three places, three things. I can create a difference between two pairs of those three things. Say object number one, object number two, and a difference between object number two and object number three. Now, that creates two differences, and that fulfills the two argument required of the concept of same. And in that case, it is perfectly valid to use the phrase same difference. However, if you only have two objects, two concepts, two ideas, two people, two places, two things, and you create a difference between them, you say that those two things are not the same. Or maybe those two things are the same. You create a difference between them that are essentially the same. Therefore, you cannot pass them to the concept of same, because same requires two unique arguments. Thus, you may not use the phrase same difference with only two nouns. You get what I'm trying to get at here?
I think I got most of that.
You good?
What was the one part about the difference, though?
Oh,
You know how they're different?
what's different?
What was the one part about that?
No, that's pretty much the same thing as same. Like, same difference. They're pretty much the same difference.
Wait, didn't you just say not to say same difference?
What are you talking about?
You just said same difference. And you said that was wrong.
What? I never said that was wrong.
Because we're only comparing two things, and you said there had to be three for same difference to be the same difference.
Well, here's the thing. The person who created the concept of same difference, the correct concept of same difference implies an implicit third thing. Thus, I am able to say same difference with whatever I want.
But you just said you couldn't.
I said you couldn't.
Doesn't make any sense, though.
I said you as in
It's a free
everyone
country.
else.
You see, in America, they have this thing called it's a free country, which is like what you say to people when you want to do something.
Uh-huh.
So like, one time when I was on the playground when I was a little kid,
Yeah.
one kid took my kickball, and said, "Hey, you can't take my kickball." And he said, "It's a free country." And then he took my kickball.
That is devastating.
Yeah.
See, when I was in elementary school, I never had a kickball to kick. I always wanted to be the kicker. And you see, I would go up to them and be like, "Hey, can I be a kicker today?" Meanwhile, they'd be arguing over who got to be the kicker today. And some of their primary arguments include that I've only kicked twice before. Oh, I kicked last Tuesday. I haven't kicked since last Wednesday. But you see, for me, I had never kicked ever. But of course, they would never listen to that kind of rationalism.
Probably because he sucked.
Yeah. But how would they ever know if I never was the kicker?
I just assumed.
What would lead them to think that?
I don't know.
I can't really see how far along are you with that cube.
Power and edges.
Oh, nice. From the sounds of it, sounds like it turns pretty well.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's worth buying.
Uh-huh. It'd be cool if someone bought one of these.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a pretty small cube if it was a mini 5x5, but that's just phenomenal. But that is just a mini 7x7.
Yeah, how creative.
Just the concept of mini 7x7. That must have taken at least a solid 3 days of constant thought just to conjure up.
Took me like 5, actually.
Hey, remember when you posted that one thing, Yahoo Answers, where you said, "Help, my eyeball falls out sometimes, and I can put it back in, and it still works okay."
Yeah,
What's the problem?
I was telling my girlfriend about that today. I'm actually not even kidding, I was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because we were talking about something else. And I'll tell you later because it's kind of inappropriate.
Okay.
Remember that one? I'll just tell you now. Remember that one really rude one
Yes.
that I posted? That was like, Jenny?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my girlfriend about.
Oh. Is that how the eyeball one got brought up?
Yeah. It was funny.
I'm impressed that you can just discuss stuff like that openly with your girlfriend.
Thanks. Pretty funny, actually.
Mm-hmm. Remember, I have a habit of picking.
Picking myself up when I'm feeling down.
Exactly.
I wonder if when the sub 10 is. Oh no, it's already 9 minutes in. Wow.
No, I didn't think it was that long.
I didn't either. I just finished my 6th edge. I wonder if it's possible to sub 10 this. Probably. 'Cause I suck at 7x7. It's just hard to like grip the layers sometimes because they're so tiny.
You know who doesn't suck the 7x7?
Who?
Felix.
Kevin Hayes. So, there's like this guy
Mm-hmm.
who wanted to buy this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, alright. He like DMs me, he's like, I want to buy this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, alright. Sell to you for like $125.
Mm-hmm.
He PMs me back like, he says, why would I ever pay that much money for a 7x7. And I'm like, are you stupid? This is not just a 7x7. This is the 7x7. It's a custom 3D printed 7x7. And you think, you know, it's just like some stupid little creation that should be like $5 because it's small. You know what? It actually should be expensive because it's small. Feat of engineering. Oh, that'd be weird if this guy was watching this video.
Yeah. What would you say to this guy who's watching this video?
To that guy, you're stupid. Because this is like, took me a long time to make.
What if the guy is going to start telling people that you said he was stupid?
Good. Because he is. They'll be like, wow, Matt Bonner knows what he's talking about.
Is it public on your Shapeways profile right now?
Yeah.
So I could just print one?
Yeah. $70.
$30.
I marked it up too.
Are you telling me that you marked it up?
Alex, shut up.
Well, we can't really. It's pretty obvious now.
It's actually more than 30. I'm not gonna say how much more. Hey, it's reducted.
Oh no. Did you get parity?
It feels so weird solving this.
Wait, is it possible to completely avoid parity? OLL parity or whatever, if that's even parity?
You can't even get parity on a 7x7.
No, the edge OLL parity. Like edge pairing OLL parity. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is possible to completely avoid it.
Did you?
No. It's kind of annoying, though. And it would probably take longer that way. See, because I tried teaching my friend Sean how to...
You said Sean and then his last name, and then you should have said
he
Sean.
actually doesn't have a last name, so... I tried teaching him, like, how to do it on the 5x5 because he kept forgetting the algorithm. I don't think he learned, though. Hey, Perm. How long does this solve? 13 minutes? Not bad.